Guess who's back? Jesus MMA on the track. And we are back with another UFC ASMR predictions video. Shout out oh my god, SASMR. SASMR for the idea of UFC fight ASMR predictions. Tripping over my own words here. I did this for the last card because it was an Apex card, sleeper card. This is also an Apex card. Not as bad as the last one, although the last one was very entertaining. I'm not really going to do a breakdown of it though. If you must know though, and listen, headphone users, audio warning for in 10 seconds. Fuck it, audio warning in 3 seconds. I fucking killed that shit. Yeah. 14 out of 2. Let's go, baby. The only fights that I got wrong, I think were the first one. It was a WMA fight. I forget between who. Piera Rodriguez and Ketlin Souza. I chose Ketlin Souza. I had no reason to choose her. She lost. Yeah. And the other one I got wrong was Rambetsky against Duncan. One of the best fights I have seen in a while, along with the Ribovic fight that happened prior to it. Those are two great fights. Both got fight of the night. But yeah, I got that Duncan pick wrong. I went for Robetsky. Duncan ended up winning, but I got all the underdogs correct, including 3-second warning. 3, 2, 1. The Neil Magny pick. Let's go, baby. Yeah, I'm kneeling my Magny right now. Alright. We are going back to the calm ASMR vibe. 1 second. Maybe that was enjoyable. Maybe it wasn't. Alright, anyways. UFC Fight Night, Dolidze versus Hernandez. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I thought it was UFC 319 this weekend. I'm a bit disappointed we have another Apex card. But oh well. Alright. We're starting off with another fight for the century. Gabriela Fernandez versus Julia Stoliarenko. I'm gonna have to go with Fernandez. She did finish Wang Khan, who is a good fighter. Julia Stoliarenko had her career Hail Mary victory against Molly McCann. And that's about it. She's only good on the ground. Fernandez does have some shot, some power on the feet. She's not that good on the feet, but neither is Julia. So I got Fernandez. If she doesn't make any stupid decisions and get submitted, I got her winning by probably like a bullying TKO late in the 3rd round. Next fight up on the card, Uros Medic versus Gilbert Urbina. Gilbert last week was 187. I don't really believe that, but I don't remember when he last fought. I only remember that he got KO'd by Charles Radke, who's got some crisp boxing, or crisp left hook. You know who else has got crisp boxing, crisp left hook to cripple his opponent? Uros Medic. And I know he got caught by Pugnali Soriano. But you know what? Shit happens, man. That's just how it is. So, yeah. I'm gonna go with Uros Medic getting it done. 2nd round KO. Next fight up on the card now. Believe it or not. I thought very hard about who's gonna win this fight because this fight's got a ranking on it. I believe Jocelyn Edwards is number 14 in the prestigious women's bantamweight division of the UFC. Hardcores know this is the division to look out for. Well, yeah, bullshitting aside, I want to go with Priscilla, but I'm not going to go with her because her ground game is atrocious. Edwards, I've seen land a few takedowns. She can get submissions. She has been dropped before, but listen, Cachoeira only caught Denise Gomes because they're both swinging like idiots. I think Edwards has some level of intelligence and fight IQ on the feet. I see her winning this 30-27 decision, getting the takedowns. I don't know if she gets a submission, but she could. Next fight up on the card, Elijah Smith versus Toshiomi Kazama. Now, here's my issue with this fight, is both of these guys have nobodies on their victory resume. So it's a really difficult question for me. I know Elijah Smith is the favorite, so it would make sense to go with him because Kazama's been finished quite a few times. He kind of needs to get takedowns to win, and his takedown accuracy is pretty garbage. And Elijah Smith, I'm going to have to go with Elijah Smith. It just makes the most sense. I feel like he's got the good lanky base to stop the takedowns from Mr. Kazama over here. I got this as a... Kazama's pretty chinny. I got it as a late... No, fuck that shit. I got it as a 29-28 for Elijah Smith. Maybe he drops one of the later rounds, or maybe one of the earlier rounds. Kazama gets a takedown and gets some control, and then wins the round. But that's pretty much everything I have for that fight. Moving up, the light heavyweight bout between Julius Walker and Rafael Cerqueira. Man, maybe I'm fucking dyslexic, bro. Mispronouncing every single name. I'm going with Julius Walker. He lost a close fight to Alonzo Menifield. Cerqueira has absolutely no chin at all. He's been KO'd up against the fence twice in a row. Julius Walker just so happens to have that push forward volume pressure tactic. I can totally see Cerqueira getting hit multiple times, covering up, and then crumpling up against the fence. I'm actually calling that's the exact thing that is going to happen. KO by Julius Walker, round 1. Alright, now we have the main card. And to open it up, certified Unk Eric Anders versus Christian Leroy Duncan. Now, a part of me wants to go with the Unk pick because they've been winning as of late, but I think CLD, as we'll call him, is he's adapting. Before that, his performance against Petrosian was really appalling at the decision-making of his strike selection that he was using in that bout. I did not agree with it at all. He was throwing too much spinning and flashy shit, way too telegraphed. Petrosian was alert to all of it. But ever since that loss, he's been getting better. He did lose to RoboCop due to the grappling, which Eric Anders can maybe impose. But Eric Anders is a bit of a shitter. His last one's against Chris Weidman, who only beat Bruno Silva because he eye-poked him 400 times. It's like, you don't want to do MMA math, but you gotta put you gotta put it into effect sometimes. CLD is just a better fighter. I can see him being privy to the crafty vet approach that Eric Anders might bring, and he's learned from his past mistakes, and he'll adapt. I mean, we saw the guy implement his wrestling in his last fight, so surely he's learned something. Yeah, CLD, I got him winning 30-27 decision. Easy work for him. Now. This is where things get tricky. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Because, Gene Matsumoto's shorter than Miles John? Alright, this is fucking easy. Gene Matsumoto to win. Listen, I was only going to consider maybe Miles John upset because he's got good boxing and he might be more compact and shorter than Gene Matsumoto, who needs to take him down to win. But upon further inspection, Miles John is originally a featherweight, right? So he's coming down. Alright, easy win for Gene Matsumoto. Because think about it this way. He just fought Rob Font. Excellent boxing from the Font. And he did fairly well in that fight. A lot of people say he was robbed. I thought Rob Font win, and that's not because... I thought Rob Font won, and that's not because I bet on him and won. But listen, he won that fight. He's got good boxing. Miles John's got some good boxing power, but he's coming down from a higher weight class. So lighter man skill is going to be on Gene Matsumoto's side. He's shorter, stockier, he's got a longer reach. So Miles Johns can't take advantage of that, and he has the takedown threat. And we've seen Miles Johns get taken down by Felipe Lima. It is possible. Felipe Lima, I believe, either is 5'8" or 5'6", or maybe 5'7". Similar build to Miles Johns. It's gotta be, you gotta go with Gene Matsumoto here. He's gonna get it done. I'm seeing a 29-28 Gene Matsumoto. Next fight up on the card, Andre Fili versus Christian Rodriguez. Now, this is one of the most tempting Andre Fili picks that you could see, because we know C-Rod beats all the good prospects and then loses to the good fighters. But let me throw a wrench. And I know loses to fighters he shouldn't be losing to, like Julian Erosa. Let me throw a wrench in that theory for a second. Let's consider something else, okay? And I want everybody to listen to what I have to say about this. Andre Fili is coming off of a submission loss. C-Rod's a great grappler. He outgrappled Bashi. He outgrappled Cameron Simon, now granted weight advantage. He used his grappling against Bulgarian. And who else did he beat? Oh yeah, he survived Rosas Jr.'s grappling with a weight advantage as well. Now he did lose by submission to Julian Erosa, but here's the thing. Juicy J, man, it's Juicy J. It's either kill or be killed with this guy, and Julian Erosa is a bit of a wild card, you know. He either finishes you in spectacular fashion or gets finished, you know what I mean? And I think C-Rod was one of Juicy J's victims. He's a Juicy J victim. That's all you can say about that. And yeah. Listen, Andre Fili's coming off of a submission loss against Malik Costa, who does have other submissions, but against shitters. And his submission against Fili in Fili's hometown, it felt like, you know, it was a bit of Andre Fili's like maybe starting to fall off a bit, or, you know, he's faltering in his steps. This is a win for C-Rod. And I know some people are going to go for Fili. I'm telling you, Fili's not winning this, bro. C-Rod is going to break his curse. And he's submitting Fili in the second round. No, in the first round even. It's going to be a quick one. Watch. Next fight up on the card. Yasmin Lucindo versus Angela Hill. Now guys, listen, I know the fucking casuals are going to pick Yasmin Lucindo to win. Because they look at a record of 18-14 and they think, how the fuck is Angela Hill still in the UFC? Well, if you're picking Yasmin Lucindo based off that, that should worry you. It should worry you. 18-14, still in the company, still getting it done. Angela Hill for the win. Now I'm being dead ass. Angela Hill is gonna win this fight because you always see it with these Brazilian shit grapplers who cannot get their takedowns off on her, and the only way Lucindo is gonna win this fight is by robbery. She's not finishing Angela Hill. She's not beating her on the feet. I saw one of the most appalling displays of striking by her against, I don't even remember who. It was that older WMMA fighter who got destroyed on the ground, Amanda Lemos, who got destroyed by Jandaroba, who's good on the ground. But Lucindo's game plan of takedowns is not working. Angela Hill's got some sneaky good takedown defense. I know people don't want to believe on this, but it is the truth. And if you are thinking you will go with Angela Hill getting a sneaky little win here, now she's not getting a KO, but I do believe she wins on the feet against Yasmin Lucindo, maybe dropping one round, maybe split decision. One of the judges realizes, oh, holy fuck, now Angela Hill's about to be ranked in 2025. We gotta give it to the younger fighter. Lucindo's fucking shit, bro, and her style's not... Number 8, Angela Hill's already ranked. Oh my god. How did I not even see that? Okay, well, this fight is just not accurate, so... Let's, why is it not opening? Okay, whatever. This fight is actually Steve Erceg versus Ode Osborne. And I would be a clairvoyant if I were to confidently pick Ode Osborne to beat Steve Erceg. I know Erceg's had a bit of a rough falling out in his last 3 fights, but I am fully confident he gets this one done. He's got good counter-striking. I think Ode Osborne's just going to push forward looking for that big shot, because Erceg is on a bit of a losing streak. He is going to be tentative. Oh, fuck, man. What if he gets dropped? I can't doubt these things. Steve Erceg winning 29-28. I think he gets dropped in a round. I think we see Steve Erceg still a bit too tentative, you know, kind of in sparring mode. And, yeah, bro, he might shit the bed in one round. I still give him the victory, though. Ode Osborne, not that good. And now, finally, the final fight on the card. Roman Dolidze versus Anthony Hernandez. Now, this is going to be a good one. And I don't know. I know a lot of people are going to go with Hernandez. Good old Anthony. Good old Anthony, man. Just chugging it along through. Fluffy, look at the love handle. Look at the lovely love handle. Okay, that was a bit weird. I really want to pick Dolidze. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Dolidze is a nightmare in grappling. Submission nightmare. And that is, Hernandez is like home. So it's like a Home Alone situation. Anthony Hernandez walks in the house, it's booby-trapped. He's got to dodge all the booby traps, or else he is fucked by Dolidze. Now, here's another thing. Dolidze is completely garbage on the feet. Hernandez can implement his pressure style and just get a TKO on the feet, maybe. But he does leave himself open for shots. Oh man, I got last main event right. I really want to get this one right. But I just feel it, man. Don't you feel the Roman Dolidze plot armor? Hernandez's last fight against Brandon Allen was a bit of a close one, and he only won because Brandon Allen has no brain cells and threw that fight. Ah, fuck it, man. I'm going with Dolidze. I'm going with Dolidze. Just catching a fluke submission, derailing Hernandez hype train. Hernandez should win this, but, like, man, I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I don't even know. I don't even recognize my own picks. I'm going with Roman Dolidze to get it done. Second round. Second round triangle choke for Roman Dolidze. Hernandez gets him on the feet. Ah, fuck. I can totally see it where Anthony tires him out on the feet and Dolidze has nothing on the ground. But Dolidze is so comfortable on the ground, you really can't go to the ground with him. If Anthony goes to the ground with him, he might lose. I think he home alones him, guys. I'm sorry. Roman Dolidze, home alone victory in the second round. Surprises Hernandez, surprises everyone. I look like the clairvoyant that I am. Get every single fight on this card right, and the views will come. The content will be amazing. I see it happening. But yeah, I don't know. Do I switch for an underdog? Kind of want to switch for these two, but fuck it. I'm not doing that bullshit. Those are my picks for this card. I did insanely well on the last card. I know I said I got 14 and 2. I don't think that's right. I think my math's a bit fucked there. I actually got 12 and 2. I only got 2 wrong. But yeah, these are my predictions for this fight. I'm going to see how the audio is. Hopefully I don't have to re-record. But, yeah, man. That's everything. That's all. Let me know who you guys think is gonna win. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.